Walk into almost any modern office, and you are greeted by constant background noise. There are no walls, the calendar is packed with status updates, and the open floor plan buzzes with movement. Corporate culture operates on the expectation that value is generated through team play. Success is measured by how well an individual participates in real-time group synergy and shared brainstorming. Choosing to opt out of a group project or wearing noise-canceling headphones often carries a social cost. These individuals are labeled as difficult, uncooperative, or antisocial. However, high-capacity minds often engage in multi-layered data integration, a processing state that is uniquely fragile. For these individuals, the drive to isolate mirrors a specific cognitive requirement: the need to protect complex thought patterns from external disruption. We have built work environments that prioritize behavioral compliance over intellectual output, forcing highly capable minds into systems designed for broad, standardized group movement. Understanding the solitary worker requires a shift from social labels to psychological mechanics. The defining trait is a strong internal locus of control. An individual believes their own actions, rather than group consensus, dictate their outcomes. This demands self-direction. They generate their own logical path toward a goal without needing constant external validation. This mechanism is frequently misdiagnosed as a dislike of peers. In reality, the solitary worker values the integrity of their self-direction over the social cohesion of the group. This psychological framework relies on autonomy as its primary fuel. Autonomy is the environmental freedom to govern one's own methodology and pace without outside interference. Removing that autonomy effectively stalls the individual's cognitive operating system, neutralizing their ability to produce high-level work. Autonomy allows for thought flow, where the brain links nodes of information into an unbroken chain. As focus deepens, this network becomes highly efficient. But when forced socializing intersects with this active state, the results are deeply destructive. Social engagement acts as a hard cognitive interrupt, violently snapping the existing chain of thought. The brain must then divert massive energy away from problem solving to navigate social friction, leading to rapid energy depletion. The daily cost of constant task switching is high. The mind must pivot from deep analysis to feigned extroversion, then to consensus building, and finally to the grueling task of recovering lost focus. Because of this drain, the high cognitive mind eventually hits a biological limit, necessitating a period of complete withdrawal. Silence serves as the strict biological prerequisite for repairing the broken connections and restoring high cognitive output. When viewed through the lens of thought flow, standard corporate collaboration strategies often reveal themselves as drivers of systemic inefficiency. This productivity graph illustrates the cost of trapping autonomous minds in group structures. As the volume of mandatory collaboration increases, the measurable output of these individuals sharply declines. The individual working in isolation represents a highly specialized tool. Like any specialized tool, they require specific environmental conditions to function at peak capacity. Eliminating social friction and granting absolute autonomy allows these workers to maintain their peak processing speed and generate their most significant work. Choosing solitary labor is a valid, high-tier cognitive strategy. Protecting the integrity of one's thought flow is a primary indicator of an intelligent mind at work.